Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the last part of lesson number 3, political parties. Last time we have seen all national parties and today we'll begin with regional parties. Now before that, what is regionalism? That we are going to see. In the textbook page number 86, a very nice example given of the newspapers. Now you must be reading the different news in the newspapers. Nowadays we are going through the pandemic situation, COVID-19, so maybe newspapers are not comes to your house, but you can read the e-newspapers in your mobiles. So in that you must be reading all the political news or any other news, but right now we are concerned with the political news. So through these news items we get the information about various parties existing in different states of India. Now here two questions they have asked, that do these parties functions only at state level? Some state leaders are influential at national level while some have influence only at a state level. Why it is so? So with the help of such questions we will try to get information about various regional parties in India, and we will study here some regional parties from different parts of India. So before that we will see what is regionalism. Now we are knowing that in India we find people speaking different languages: Marathi, Hindi, Gujarati, Tamil, many languages, and we have the different tradition and culture. So they belong to different parts of India. So we see the different regions have their own language. For example, in Maharashtra we are seeing the language Marathi, in Gujarat Gujarati, Tamil Nadu Tamil, Kerala Malayalam. So uh, so we see the different regions have their own languages. So in Maharashtra there exists geographical and cultural diversity, and Maharashtra is different from Madhya Pradesh and Karnataka. So this is the example. So the feeling of affinity, that is understanding, develop about our language and region gradually turns into the identity, consciousness, and finally gives rise to regionalism. So people start thinking primarily about the interest and development of their own region, and they start feeling proud of their language. Like we also, whatever is our language, Marathi, Hindi, whatever, so we have proud on our own language. Literature, tradition, history of social reforms, educational and cultural movements, and this gives rise to development of linguistic identity. So regional identity develops from the consciousness about the development of a region and feeling that people belonging to the region should have claim over resources and employment opportunities. So when linguistic, regional, cultural and other identities get connected, regional consciousness emerges as a stronger feeling. Sometimes it gives rise to independent political parties or pressure groups or movements, and all such developments aim at protection of interest of region. So what we have studied this in regionalism. So there is a diversity in religion, culture, language, tradition and geographic area in India. Second, we have studied the feeling of affinity develops towards these all factors. Affinity towards a region gradually turns into identity or consciousness and gives rise to pride. And last, the excessive pride turns morbid, that means unhealthy interest, taking the form of regionalism. Now, this is what about regionalism. Second, formation of regional political parties. Now, the political parties are formed with an objective to develop region and language, and they claim that people belonging to the region have a rightful claim over resources and employment opportunities. This is all about regionalism. Next, we are going to see regional parties. Now, what is regional parties? A regional party is a group which takes great pride in the different identity of their region and enters the race for capturing power. The influence of such parties is limited to their region only. For example, we can take the example of Shiv Sena. It is related to only Maharashtra, limited to only Maharashtra. And though they play a significant role at regional level, they influence the national politics sometimes. For example, we can see the Shiv Sena. Right now, Shiv Sena government along with the Congress, so it is Rashtravadi Congress. So it is, we can see it is, it influences the national politics also. Now, important, we should know that regional party. What is the recognition criteria of the regional party? The political party should secure 6% of the valid votes in the previous Lok Sabha or state assembly elections. At least 2 members should be elected in the Vidhan Sabha, that is state assembly, or minimum 3% of seats out of total seats of Vidhan Sabha, that is state assembly, or minimum 3 seats should be secured by a political party. Now, what is the role of regional parties? Now, they give the importance to the regional problems, development of one's own region is the prime objective of these parties. Sometimes they demand for independent state or autonomy. So what is autonomy? That means self-independent. And they give preference to the resolution of regional problems and cooperate with the federal government. Now, demands of regional party. Now, what are the demands? Regional issues should be handled at the regional level, and the power rests in the hands of people from the region. People living in that region should get opportunity in the government jobs, administration, and facilities to do the business. So, for example, means what is the regional party's aim? That suppose we take the example of Maharashtra. So what the regional party says from the Maharashtra, that all Maharashtrian people should get employment opportunity in Maharashtra, not the other people. Next, we are going to see the changing nature of political party system in India. So here, after independence, there were attempts in the state of Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir to break away from the federation of new countries. And initially, the regional identities gave rise to separatist movement. The demands for independent Khalistan Dravidistan were made with the objective of parting from Indian Federation and exist as an independent state. Regional parties from Punjab, Tamil Nadu, and Jammu and Kashmir have made such demands. Now, here about Khalistan, I would like to extend that on 29th April 1986, an assembly of separatists at the Akali Takht made a declaration of independent state of Khalistan, and number of rebel militant group in the favor of Khalistan subsequently waged a major insurgency against the government of India. The separatists boycotted the poll and the voter turnout was 24%. Now here Khalistan, currently it is in Punjab region of Pakistan and northwestern of India. Second, we are going to see the second later they gave up their demand for independence and asked for more autonomy, that is more for the self government. And in 1990, regional parties like Shiva Sena, Telugu Desam started demanding power at the state of national level. Regional parties in the northeastern region gave up their demand for a separate state and started demanding more autonomy. And the journey of the regional parties began with the demand for a separate state and demanding autonomy, and now entering mainstream of national politics. Now, what is mainstream? That is idea of national politics. And the politics of coalition has increased its influence in national politics. Now here in India we have many regional parties, and it is not possible to know about all such parties in this chapter. So we will study some main parties as a representative of India's east, west, north and south regions. In that, first we are going to see Shiva Sena. Shiv Sena is a right-wing Marathi rebellion and Hindu nationalist political party founded by cartoonist Balasaheb Thackeray. So it is the main political party in Maharashtra, established in 1966. Now what is the objective? Protection of the rights of Marathi people, promotion of Marathi language, resistance of people from other regions. For example, why they are forcing on the language? Because we are seeing, we are staying in Mumbai, so we are knowing that mostly people are speaking Hindi language instead of Marathi. With auto driver or with any shopkeeper, we mostly talk in Hindi instead of Marathi. So here they give the force or pressure on the Marathi language. In 1995, it entered into a coalition with BJP and came to power in Maharashtra. It shares powers with BJP in Maharashtra since 2014, and we can see the symbol bow and arrow. Second, we are going to see Shiromani Akali Dal. Now what is Akali? That is Sikh movement. This party is the second oldest in India after Congress, being founded in 1920. And although there are many parties with the name Akali Dal, but the party recognized as Shiromani Akali Dal by Election Commission of India. is the one led by Sukhbir Singh Badal. He was the head. So, what is the agenda of party or objective of party? To nurture religious and regional pride and remained in remained in power for many years in Punjab. Right? Third, we are going to see Jammu and Kashmir National Conference. It is the main regional party in Kashmir established in 1932. This party founded as All Jammu and Kashmir Muslim Conference by Sheikh Abdullah and Chaudhary Ghulam Abbas in 1932 in the princely states of Jammu and Kashmir. This organization renamed itself National Conference in 1939 in order to represent all people state. Now, what is the objective for this party? That is work for the interest of Kashmiris and promotes full autonomy for the state. Fourth, we are going to see Assam Gan Parishad. Here, Assam Gan Parishad or AGP was a regional political party in Assam, India. It was formed by Prafulla Kumar Mahanta after he was expelled in 2005 by the AGP for anti-party activities. In 2006 assembly elections, the party won just one seat, namely Prafulla Kumar Mahanta. This Assam agreement was signed in 1985 and resolve the problems of displaced people, protect the unique cultural, linguistic, and social identity of Assam, economic development of Assam, and it works for economic development of Assam to solve the problems of displaced people, to safeguard the social, cultural, and linguistic uniqueness of Assam, in power for many years in Assam. So it came into force with Assam Accord in 1985. And last we are going to see, that is Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. The founder of this DMK party, C.N. Annadurai. The influential state is Tamil Nadu. Here, Justice Party emerged in 1920 from the non-Brahmin movement. In 1949, a breakaway party, that is DMK, was formed from it. In 1972, it further split to form AIADMK. So made efforts to protection of Tamil identity, shared power at the center, remained in a power for a long period and implemented many policies. So every state, not every states, but few states regional parties we have seen right now. So in the textbook you can see on page number 89 regional parties in Maharashtra, that is representation in Vidhan Sabha. You can see the two columns at how many seats won by each party. Please you go through it. Now in this chapter we took the review of national and regional parties. National regional political parties in India, and in next chapter we will try to understand the importance of social movements in our life. Thank you, student. And your homework is you try to solve the all exercise questions on page 90. Thank you.